Here's a challenge for you. Name a European summer spot with alpine lakes, waterfalls, and hiking trails that isn't Switzerland. Stuck? The Dolomites in Italy will blow your mind, and it's only number 8 on our list. Today, we're unveiling 11 dreamy European summer escapes for 2025 that go beyond the obvious. How many have you checked off? Number 11. Ghent, Belgium, the city that locals keep to themselves. Most travelers heading to Belgium make a beeline for Bruges. But Ghent? It's got the canals, cobbled streets, and medieval towers, without the tour groups and selfie sticks. The 12th century Gravenstein Castle rises right in the heart of the city, and you can walk its ramparts for rooftop views that rival any drone shot. During summer, the Grassley waterfront becomes one big open-air dining room, buzzing with locals long after sunset. And come July, the 10-day Gänse Festen takes over with concerts, theater, and street performances that feel more underground than mainstream. It's not flashy, it's not trying to impress you, but Ghent has this lived-in charm where you'll find students sipping beer in centuries-old cafes and alleyways, hiding quiet spots serving water zooey, a creamy stew that tastes like home. You came for Bruges, you'll remember Ghent. Number 10. Valletta, Malta, the micro-city that packs a punch. Valletta is Europe's sun-drenched time capsule. It's tiny, less than a square kilometer, but packed with Baroque churches, shadowed alleyways, and gold-toned facades that shimmer in the Mediterranean light. And here's the thing. You're never far from the sea. One minute you're walking through the Upper Baracca Gardens, watching the noonday cannon fire across Grand Harbor. The next, you're on a ferry to the Three Cities, sipping espresso at a waterside cafe as fishermen mend their nets. Summer festas light up the surrounding villages with fireworks and marching bands. And for every tourist heading to the crowded Blue Lagoon on Gozo, there's a local who'll tell you, just rent a boat from Valletta's marina. You'll find your own quiet inlet and probably won't have to share it. Number 9. Seville, Spain, the city that glows at night. Let's be real. Seville in July? Hot. But the heat shapes the rhythm of the city, and locals have mastered the art of living with it. By day, the narrow streets of the Santa Cruz district trap cool air in their shadows. And by night, the city wakes up. Flamenco tablaos like Casa de la Memoria pulse with energy in hidden courtyards. Restaurants spill onto patios lit by paper lanterns, and rooftop films screen under the stars. The Alcazar's gardens open late, until midnight in summer, so you can stroll past fountains and orange trees long after the sun sets. Seville doesn't fight the heat, it flows with it. And if you follow the rhythm, you'll fall in love. Number 8. The Dolomites, Italy, a summer playground in the sky. The Dolomites might just be the most underrated summer escape in Europe. Once the snow melts, these jagged peaks in northern Italy reveal their softer side. Alpine meadows bloom with wildflowers. Cable cars run late, whisking you to panoramic ridgelines like Sicida, where sunsets paint the mountains in pink and gold. And the food? We're talking speck dumplings, local wines, and strudel, served at mountaintop refugios with views that feel like CGI. The Alpe di Siusi meadows turn into a riot of color by July. Hikes range from easy family strolls to vertical scrambles, and signs are clear even if your Italian isn't. It's like someone designed a fantasy map and forgot to tell the tourists. Switzerland gets the fame, the Dolomites get your heart. Number 7. Lake Bled, Slovenia. Fairy tales have an address. Lake Bled looks like it was created by a romantic who got carried away. There's a tiny island in the middle, with a lone church, a cliff above the lake with a medieval castle. Rowboats drift across mirror-still water. And yes, you can swim here, in water that stays refreshing but not cold. Ring the church bell for good luck, then take the shady 6-kilometer path around the lake, stopping for views, photos, and the famous Bled cream cake, Kremschnita. Nearby, the Vintgar Gorge offers a whole different vibe. Wooden walkways clinging to cliffs, turquoise rivers rushing below, and waterfalls waiting at the end. Slovenia doesn't scream for attention, but once you visit, you'll wish you'd found it sooner. Number 6. Krakow, Poland, where culture meets comfort. While some cities sweat through summer, Krakow hits that Goldilocks zone. Warm days, cool evenings, and a breeze that drifts through the main market square. This isn't just any square. It's the largest medieval one in Europe, ringed with cafes, arcades, and the occasional violinist playing under Gothic arches. In July, the White Nights Festival keeps the city buzzing until midnight. Not into crowds? Head underground. The Wieliczka salt mine holds chapels carved from salt, and the air stays a consistent 14 degrees Celsius, no matter how hot it is above. Or find peace in Kazimierz, the Jewish quarter, where ivy-draped courtyards hide jazz bars and falafel joints. And when you're ready for mountain air, the Tatras are just 2 hours away. Number 5. Hvar, Croatia. The lavender-laced escape. Hvar may have a reputation for yachts and parties, but step away from Hvar town and you'll discover something entirely different. June and July bring the lavender bloom, fields of purple stretching across the hillsides, scenting the countryside roads. Inland villages move at a slower pace, where konobas serve grilled octopus and homemade wine under the olive trees. Take a water taxi to the Paklini Islands, tiny islets with pine forests and coves where the Adriatic water is so clear it doesn't look real. Unlike the Greek hotspots, you won't find $20 cocktails or mega resorts here, just stone houses, starry nights, and the kind of quiet that feels earned. Number 4. Kotor, Montenegro, where mountains meet the sea. Santorini gets the Instagram, Kotor gets the peace. Set in a bay that looks more like a fjord, the town of Kotor clings to the base of limestone cliffs. Its Venetian walls climb steeply up the mountain. You'll want to tackle the 1,350 steps to the fortress early in the morning, before the sun starts baking the stones. No cruise ships crowding your view here. Instead, hop on a small boat to the Blue Cave, where sunlight turns the sea neon. The old town stays lively into the evening with live music and seafood platters served beside ancient stone arches. Montenegro doesn't ask for attention. It earns it. Number 3. Mallorca, Spain, more than beaches. Mallorca might surprise you. Yes, there are beaches. White sand, turquoise water, all the good stuff. But head inland or north and the island transforms. The Serra de Tramontana Mountains run like a spine down the coast, hiding villages built from honey-colored stone. Hiking trails like the Ruta de Pedra and Sec link olive groves to hilltop cafes. Cala Tuant, a tiny cove, rewards those who venture off the tourist trail. And in Palma, you get tapas bars that stay open past midnight, and cathedrals that tower above palm-lined squares. This is the Mallorca most people miss, and that's exactly why you should go. Number 2. Interlaken, Switzerland, the high adrenaline classic. You knew Switzerland would show up eventually. Interlaken sits snugly between 2 alpine lakes, with the north face of the Eiger looming in the distance. It's the launch pad for every mountain adventure. Paragliding, canyon jumping, river rafting. But even if you're not the thrill-seeking type, there's magic here. Ride the harder Kulm funicular for a sunset view over both lakes. Take the Schinnige Platt Railway to a garden of 600 alpine flowers. And yes, melted Swiss chocolate tastes even better when you've earned it. Interlaken proves that you don't need snow to fall for the Alps. Number 1. The Algarve, Portugal, the coast that keeps giving. If Europe had a perfect summer coastline, it'd look like the Algarve. This southern stretch of Portugal mixes golden beaches, sea caves, and cliffside trails with fishing villages that still feel authentic. Benegal Cave? Unreal. Ria Formosa's barrier islands? A kayaker's dream. In Albufeira, fishermen still dock their boats below whitewashed homes, and the sardines are grilled over open flames, not plated like art. But here's the twist. The Algarve is also peaceful. Head west towards Sagres or inland to Monchique, and you'll find a side of Portugal that's calm, affordable, and deeply local. It's not just the number 1 spot on our list, it's the one you'll keep coming back to. From alpine ridges to Mediterranean villages, Europe's summer escapes in 2025 go far beyond the usual suspects. Some whisper, others wow, but every single one tells a story. Which one are you planning to visit? Drop your pick in the comments. And for more hidden gems and crowd-free summer ideas, hit subscribe and tap the bell. New videos every day. Thanks for traveling with us. See you in the next one.